Are you ready to glam it up in 2026? I am. Glamming it up in 2026. Take one, everyone. Welcome to So Lovely with Grace. If you're new here, I'm Grace. If you're returning, welcome back. Making something beautiful one stitch at a time on both sides. I got this beautiful mug for Christmas from my daughter Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie. I love you so much. Yeah, I've been drinking out of this, so it's almost gone. So, today is January 6th. It's a Tuesday, and normally I record my videos on Thursday, the day before I upload. But since this week I have the quilt group meetings this week, tomorrow we're going to do the installation of the officers, and I'm the VP again of that quilt group. And then Thursday we have another New Year business meeting for my second quilt group, and then Friday's the video. So I had to record it today, and today is a special day, January 6th. It's Three Kings Day. This is the day, the 12th day of Christmas, that we celebrate the three kings, the Magi from the East, that followed the star to find the baby Jesus and give him their gifts. And their gifts were gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And each gift has a meaning. It signifies something. Each king gave a gift to our Lord Jesus Christ, and the gold signified his kingship and royalty. The frankincense is an incense we use for worship, so that signifies his divinity. And then the myrrh was used for embalming and burial to foreshadow his death and burial. So I just wanted to give you a little summary on that. It's a holiday today in a lot of countries. It's not really celebrated here in the US that I'm aware of, but I grew up with that tradition. The 12 days of Christmas, which go from the first day of Christmas, December 25th, that we celebrate our Lord's birth, through January 6th, ending the Christmas season with the Three Kings Day. So I just thought I'd pass on that little information to you, and whoever celebrates it today, I think it's wonderful. It's a great tradition, and you know, it's a great kickoff to the new year. So this year, my theme is to glam it up and have some fun. And I hope you get excited about that and tune in to my videos. Now today, I'm going to be talking about my first creation of 2026. This beautiful, glamorous coat that she's wearing, the gray one here, and that, of course, Fanny's wearing. Simplicity 1254. This is a beautiful coat, and I can't wait to talk to you about it. I'm also going to highlight a subscriber creation. Yes, I would like you to send in photos of your creations so I can highlight them here on my channel. And I have a subscriber. Wait till you see what she made. I am blown away. And then I'm also going to show you another So Lovely tip and conclude with another giveaway with a question of the week. So I hope you stick around for all the fun. Also, I have some photos and some excerpts of the bag I made for my granddaughter, the Hunter Green Shoulder Bag. I already shipped it to her, but I'll show you some of the clips here in this video. Yeah, my two first creations of 2026 are this coat, Simplicity 1254, and then Abby's green shoulder bag. But first, before we get into all that, I'd like to do the giveaway. And the giveaway for this is the weekly planner that I got from Dollar Tree. And I've been using mine every single day. I already ripped off the first sheet. It's very helpful. I really like it. And the question of the week was, do you have any sewing goals for 2026? And I got a lot of responses. In fact, for this contest, I had 60 entries. That's pretty high. Do you have any sewing goals? And most people do. I mean, they were saying all these things about getting into their stash, cutting into their fabric stash, trying new designs. But the number one goal was to sew more. And that's a wonderful goal because, you know, you'll build your confidence, you'll get into your patterns and stash, and overall, sewing more is good for the mind. So, yeah, what's my sewing goals? Well, I have a live stream where I outline all of them, but overall, I want to glam it up in 2026. I want to add a little spice to my creations. Add an accessory like a scarf, or a boot, or a shoe, or a bag, or a different kind of fabric or trim. Anything to add a little glam to my style. So that's my main goal for this year. So let's go to the wheel and spin the winner for this weekly planner. Here's the wheel with 60 entries. So I'm going to shuffle twice. Once, twice. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Oh, who's going to win the weekly planner? Oh. And the winner is Sandra Heath. 3. Congratulations, Sandra. Congratulations, Sandra Heath 3. You're the lucky winner of this week's giveaway. Please send me your contact information to sewlovely.with.grace@gmail.com. Let me know where you would like me to ship your planner, and I'll ship it out to you as soon as possible. And now let's talk about this coat. Simplicity 1254. This glamorous, vintage looking, in my opinion, looks very vintage to me, this coat with all these wonderful details that I'll show you in a moment. Let me go outside and model it for you before it gets too warm. Right now it's 62 degrees and it's warming up quick. coat alone is pretty glamorous, but I added a little more accessories like this scarf to this top with this zebra textured fabric I got at Joann's. This is a quick sew pattern, quick sew 3691, and then the crepe black pants that I'm wearing, it's a new look. What number? Let's see, 6736. Yeah, I made these pants a couple of years ago, and they're free and flowy and airy, and they're gorgeous. And then I added some boots. Maybe I over accessorized a little, but I'm just having fun in this video. But the point is, you can look glamorous in everyday clothing by just adding a fun accessory. And of course, the biggest accessory I added to the coat is this Birkin bag that I sewed up. It's a Babylon leather kit that I made. They gifted me the kit for Christmas, and the toughest part was this piping at the bottom. That was really tough and definitely not for a beginner, but I'm not trying to discourage you. Go for it. And yeah, it's a great bag. I love it, and I plan on wearing it for the foreseeable future. And I asked for this scarf. I love my animal print because I'm wearing my animal print today. And I just want to show you the bag a little more before we get into the coat. It looks just like the authentic bags that you've seen. They open up. Just want to do that. And it has this crocodile leather here. And this is a lychee leather. It's a soft, high grain leather, and it opens up just like the original Birkin bag. If I can get it open here. I'm just it's pretty secure. It has a lot of, you know, ways to get in here, and it's just wonderful inside. As you can see, there's a pocket here, and the beautiful just inside leather here. I really like it, and the handles. It just came out great, and I will continue to make these bags. So this coat is truly a beautiful design. I really like it, especially because of the choice of fabric. This boucle, it's a mohair, rust mohair that I got at Vogue Fabrics. I'll put the link down below. And this coat has a snap up here for the hood. That's it. It's just a snap, and it's nice. You could put a brooch here if you want and really glam it up. A nice brooch, really look vintage. And the hood is just so easy. It drapes so nice. Now, the only difference I did with the hood was originally one layer of the hood was interfaced, and I had to take it out because it wouldn't drape over my head. It was kind of like crunchy. So if you do make it, you can watch Minerva. She has a sew along on it. I'll put it in the link below. It's great, but I did not interface the hoodie. It's just doesn't drape nicely, and it didn't stay on my head, so I had to take it out. But also with the snap, there's the zipper. It's a separating zipper that I got at Waywack. There you go. And it's lined. And I moved the zipper. I don't like the instructions how they did it, but the zipper just is right on top of the lining. And I moved it in so it looks like it's within the lining. Now before I attach the hood and hem the coat, I'm looking at the zipper and I'm not liking this. Okay, on the right side, the zipper teeth, they're on top of the lining here, but on the left side, it's on the zipper line per the instructions, per the pattern, but I don't like this little gap between the zipper and the lining. So what I'm going to do is unpick the zipper and just restitch it on top of the lining like this side so it looks closed and finished. It's a very unusual way to put a zipper in, but the instructions say to sew this zipper on the zipper line, which is not enclosed with the lining. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to unpick this here and move it over to the lining and sew down. these side seam pockets, and it's just a great coat. It's beautiful, it's elegant, it's warm. This fabric is very warm, and it has these beautiful princess seams. They give it a lot of shaping. And overall, it's a 2 thumbs up. I really like it. So Minerva has a sew-along. Check it out. That helped me out a lot. And that's about it for the coat. It's really nice. And it's a great start for the new year in 2026. Now, I didn't really record much footage because there is a sew-along and it would be redundant. But I just wanted to let you know, I did a cut a size 18 because I wanted more room in the shoulders. You know, it's a coat, you want it a little roomy. And it fit great all along there, but when you got to the bottom here, it was just too poofy for me. So what I did was I just took it in about 2 inches with the lining and the fabric. I just started grading it down so it, you know, it flows out, but it's not like way out there, because this tends to be a little poofy, just so you know. Now, if you watched my video last week, I showed a Babylon leather bag that was in process that I was sewing up for my granddaughter. I did complete it. Here are some photos. And I also have some video of the unboxing and some of the stitching, some of the work that went into this bag. And I'm going to show it to you now. Now I got my next bag I'm going to sew up for Abby, my granddaughter. And look, it came in this nice Babylon leather box. Instead of the plain cardboard one, this is a yellow cardboard, and it has their logo on it. I guess it got punctured here. So they really upping their game with new packaging. I'm excited for Abby. Oh look, this is the bag that she's gonna have. I don't know how, here it is, it's tiny. But it's just a little green off the shoulder bag, you know, shoulder bag. Of course, they're normal. Brochure and this, oh, beautiful scarf. Love this with the red and the green. How stunning is that? And their pony, cute. We have a new note here. Thank you. We'd love to see your handmade creations or finished bags and hear your feedback. Wow. Okay, I guess I can send the photos in. And here's their kit, and I'm going to open it and show you the details. Okay, so here's the kit. We have all the tools, we got the thread, this is a green matching colored thread, the hardware, and everything you need to make this. And look at that. Wow, it looks like it's brass hardware, very nice. And this is the green leather, the dark green. Smooth and so refined, soft, and the inside is like a mint green. You can catch that color. It is minty green. That's what it looks like. This is very classy for my granddaughter. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to make it for her. Oh wow, beautiful. All the pieces. Oh wow, and the zipper, look at this. It looks like it has tape on it or something. Interesting. Can't wait to dive into this project. So that's the kit. I sewed the side panels here. See up close the green stitching. It looks very nice. And this is the back piece that I'm going to attach to the sides. It's going to wrap around. So I'm going to sew this up, same on the other side, and that'll wrap all the way around the bag, and then I'll put in the bottom. So this bag is coming along really quick. This is a step for installing the zipper. We have the zipper tape and this tape here along the zipper tape. You peel it back and you stick it to the bag and then sew in these pinholes. And that's what I'm doing here. So what I did was I peeled back that white zipper tape and I'm just sticking it to the bag just to hold it. And then I'm sewing in there. So I'm going to go all along here, hand stitching this to the bag on this side. So I can see the pinholes here. So I go in through there. Usually in Babylon leather you go from the back, but since I can't see the pinholes from that side, I'm going to start from here in the front, go in the pinhole, pull it out. Okay, that's the first needle because it's a 2-needle method when you're sewing. So it's a little tricky because you got the zipper tab here. You got to keep that out of the way. I might have to tape it to move it out of the way. I pull it in, so there's a stitch, and then the other needle from inside, I have to get that, and I have to go through this hole, which is hard to see. I don't know if you can see that, but I got to do that without catching that thread and go through the hole there in the front. So you can see that, hopefully, and pull it in. And then you grab both threads, the one inside and out, and you pull tight so you have a nice clean stitch. And then you just continue all the way down here, and I'll show you when I get there. I sewed in the zip, so you can see the stitching here. It's very even. It zips very smoothly. It's looking good. Now I'm sewing in the flap. I started here with these 3 stitches. I'm going to go all the way across, then all the way around, and then across again. And I'm using these positioning pins for ease of stitching to keep the holes lined up. And here's the finished bag. So I'm going to wrap it up and ship it off to my granddaughter. And that's the bottom, which was not bad to sew up. The hardest part actually was putting in these tiny screws for the handle. I did not enjoy that, but other than that, it was a good project and I love it. I really enjoyed sewing up that shoulder bag. It was one of the easier ones that I've made. So I hope Abby likes her bag, and you know, it's a great start to the new year, and in school she can wear it with pride. And now for subscriber creations. This segment of my channel is where I highlight your creations when you send me in photos of what you made. And this week I got photos from Christine Adamkowski. She's a longtime subscriber and she made a Babylon leather bag, the Kelly bag in a medium with the brown leather. Look how beautiful it came out. I'm so proud of you, Christine. Great job. This is her first Babylon leather kit bag and she made it flawless. And I love it. Thank you, Christine, for sharing your make. And I hope to encourage others to send photos to me of whatever you've made, whatever you've sewn, and I will highlight it on my channel. And now for today's So Lovely tip. Now, how do you plan your projects? Do you use a planner? Well, I do. I try to, not on every project, but I do that and I highly recommend it. Here is an example, or this is a planner that you could use to plan your sewing projects. And it's great because it shows all the information you need. You could go back and look at it for reference. That's mostly why I do it, because if you made any changes, you want to know the size, you want to know the fabric, the pattern, everything you need to know, you can document it in one of these planners. This is a great tip to start the new year off, and this is my So Lovely tip. So now for this week's giveaway. Can you guess what it could be? Yes, it is the planner that I talk about in today's So Lovely tip. I'm going to be spinning the wheel next week for this planner, and I highly recommend it. Here are the rules of the giveaway. You need to be a resident of US or Canada because that's where I ship to. You need to be a subscriber to my channel. Please thumbs up this video and answer the question of the week. And this week's question is, how do you plan for your sewing projects? Please post your response by Monday, January 12th at midnight, and I will respond with the word entered, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. Good luck! Well, I hope you found this video informative and fun, and most of all, I hope you were so inspired.